What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and this is your stimulus check update as we have just received word that yesterday there is a new state that has almost $3 billion of excess funds, and they announced they're going to be sending out stimulus checks. Now, I'm going to get you all the details. I'm going to cite the sources in the description so you can read it for yourself if you like, and I'm going to put them on the screen so you can see it, and we're going to read right from it, get you caught up on the details. Now, in addition to that, I'm going to give you the arrival times coming out for a couple of stimulus checks, some articles that have just come out in the past 48 hours. I'm going to get you caught up on all the details on stimulus checks. So you guys, by no means are checks done on various levels. There's more rolling in all the time, and I'm going to be adding these to the comprehensive list of every stimulus check in the nation that I've assembled, well over 100 different checks at www.reliefroadmap.com, so that way you have access to everything at the ease of your phone, your tablet, your computer. You're going to be able to find every single program with contact information, phone numbers, websites, email addresses, application forms, all of it right there, so you can access it very easily and have the comfort of knowing that you know about everything and you're not missing out on anything. And thank you guys so much for all the positive and encouraging feedback I've gotten on this. So many people so appreciative of it. It makes me feel really good to know that this is helping people out. Now, also, I know there's a couple of people that have been locked out, and then just last night, I responded to several emails trying to help people get access for those that are locked out. I think we figured out a lot of them has to do with the phones. So if your phone maybe is older or just it's having some phone issues, you might want to try it on a computer or a tablet. Let me know if that works. I had a couple people say that that fixed the problem for them. But you guys, I'm going to be working on that with technical support. I've heard that we can override some of the password stuff. So you're going to be taken care of. I'm going to get you guys set with this. And like I said, this weekend, all these new programs, we're going to be adding them to the list. So the list is going to get longer, and as more roll out, we're going to keep them up to date. Now, in addition to that, if I seem a little bit groggy or off today, I was up till 4 last night. I just couldn't sleep, had so many things on my mind. And so I just did a brain dump recording, and I put it on the second channel for you guys if you're interested. One of the biggest lies that so many people believe that keeps them from growing financially, and just kind of shared some thoughts, tried to make things clearer, some information that I feel like so many people are missing out on that will help them to propel forward and have financial success. So check out that video if you're interested. That's on my second channel, Steve Ram Finance. I will also put a link down below so you can go ahead and check it out if you're interested. And again, that one was just like 1 in the morning, just brain dumping thoughts that I hope are a blessing to you guys. But with that being said, let's get to stimulus checks. Now, as I mentioned, these are state, city, county checks, but we're also waiting to see what's going to be happening on a federal level. As Congress has said, they're going to be sending out more provisions. We're hearing about all of these things coming back, and we're going to see with these midterm elections because they passed the reconciliation bill. Now we're seeing executive actions and orders coming through, and now legislation's come back for child tax credits, Social Security increases, and we're hearing them say they're going to get it done, but we will see. And the number one top provision that people want to see is a 4th federal level stimulus check across the nation. And across the board, we're hearing about 80% of the nation's population approves of another stimulus check. You guys saying, yeah, we've got inflation issues, we've got all these things going on, but if you sent me a $2,000 check, well, I wouldn't turn it down. I could probably use it right now with the way things are going. So we will see, and I will keep you guys up to date. But let's get you caught up on the latest coming out on these different level stimulus checks. And before we do me a quick favor. If you appreciate the content, keeping you up to speed on everything, don't forget, smash the like button. Helps out the channel a ton. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments, share this out. If you want to stay up to date, it's totally free. Why not? All you got to do is hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. I'll keep you up to speed on everything. Any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3, and consider joining my second channel, Steve Ram Finance. As I mentioned, more content released there for you as well. But with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive into these articles, get you caught up on new stimulus checks coming out. So first up, you guys, tax rebate checks for Massachusetts residents going to be hitting bank accounts in November, they have announced. Now, we don't have a specific date. This just came out yesterday. They said these are going to be on the way and very quickly. Just take a look at this with me, you guys. It says eligible Massachusetts taxpayers are going to be receiving checks or direct deposits, likely starting in November, containing their scaled shares of nearly $3 billion in excess state tax revenue, the Baker administration announcing a plan that conflicts with what some Democratic lawmakers expected. Governor Charlie Baker's team said the $2.941 billion that needs to be returned to taxpayers under state law will flow in the form of refunds starting this fall. So congratulations to those of you in Massachusetts. You're going to be getting a stimulus check from those excess funds. Now, they're not the only ones. Take a look, you guys. Florida. Ron DeSantis announces bonus sent to Florida first responders. Now, we also heard about the child tax credits in Florida, as well as we heard about massive tens of billions of dollars of excess funds in Florida. And what are they going to do with it all? They're scratching their heads. What do we do? So they're putting together these programs, sending out direct relief to people in these different forms. Some stimulus checks, others first responder checks, others child tax credits. But take a look at this one, you guys, and this just came out 2 days ago. Ron DeSantis announced on social media that bonus checks, they have been issued for Florida's first responders. The $1,000 bonus checks are in the mail for Florida's first responders. The checks are a token of appreciation for all that they do to keep our communities safe and secure. It's the second year in a row that this has happened for fire rescue and law enforcement communities, thanking them as they keep us safe throughout the pandemic. And there you can see the tweet that came out from Ron DeSantis. And there you can see all of those firefighters or those law enforcement officers holding those first responder checks of $1,000 bonus checks. So congratulations in Florida to all of you that have received those checks. And also, as I mentioned, those child tax credits, they're supposed to be rolling out from the state right now as well. Now, next up, you guys, take a look at this one. Virginia. When's the Virginia tax rebate coming? Here are 4 things that you need to know. Around 3.2 million people in Virginia, they could get a one-time tax rebate of up to $250 for those who filed individually and up to $500 for those who filed jointly. Now, scrolling down, this article just came out today. One could say that the struggle is real. Yeah, I'd say so, as people deal with higher gas prices and the impact of inflation. But many Virginians, they're about to get a little bit of extra cash this fall. About 3.2 million people in Virginia are eligible to get a one-time tax rebate up to $250 for those who filed individually and $500 for those who filed jointly. Now, to be eligible for the rebate, people have to file by November 1st of 2022 and have a 2021 tax liability. The rebate was included in the state budget. So again, excess, surplus, and leftover funds from the American Rescue Plan that Virginia lawmakers passed with Governor Glenn Youngkin signed earlier this year. Here are 4 things to know about what's coming. First, expect the rebate by late October, but it could be sooner. So you could expect this here by the end of this month, you guys, or by the end of next month. That could be coming for you. Also, it would come by direct deposit or a check in the mail. So either of those 2 forms is how you can expect this. Rebates could be used to satisfy tax debt. So if you owe, they also could use this to offset this. And then also, you can check online to see if you are eligible. So starting September 19th, just a few days away, people can visit tax.virginia.gov/rebate to check eligibility for the rebate. They have a hyperlink there. So this article, as always, linked down below. You can access it. Click on that hyperlink and you can check it out in a couple days to check the status of your Virginia state check. Now, also, you guys, another one for you. Direct relief checks update. Millions are going to be getting up to $3,284 soon. One of the largest stimulus checks that we have seen. This article just coming out yesterday. And it says millions of Americans will soon receive financial relief in the form of direct payments as high as $3,284. High inflation continues to challenge the U.S. with the prices of food, gas, and other goods straining the budgets of American families. Some states, they're going to be sending out direct payments to help offset the rising costs of living, which I keep you guys up to date on. And as you can see, it is Alaska. Alaska residents will receive $3,284 as a part of the combined payout that includes the annual dividend from the state's oil well fund and the special energy relief payment. Governor Mike Dunleavy decided to release this year's permanent fund dividend early so Alaskans can receive sorely needed economic relief from the runaway inflation, his office has said. The PFD at $3,284, a total of $13,000 for a family of 4. Wow, can go a long way in offsetting record high costs for energy and food that we're experiencing right now, preparing for the winter, paying for off debt, savings for college, or any other number of purposes, Dunleavy said. And the dividend amount of the payout is $2,622, and the energy relief portion is $662, according to Anchorage Daily News. And it says those who requested payments by direct deposit will start receiving them September 20th, while those, including those receiving a paper check, they're going to be getting payments starting the week of October 6th. So keep an eye out on that in Alaska. So there you have it, you guys. Several updates for you on stimulus checks. And like I said, as more roll out, I'll be sure to keep you up to date here on the channel so that way you know about everything. You have the confidence, the reassurance of knowing that you're not missing out on anything, which we're hearing, unfortunately, is the case for many people around the nation. A lot of these programs are only available for a limited amount of time, and they don't know how to access the money, how to get it, and they're missing out. And I want to make sure that that doesn't happen to anybody here on my channel. Now, luckily, all of these ones, it seemed like you don't really have to do anything, but there are some where you have to apply, you have to keep up to date on it. And like I said, I'll make sure that you don't miss out on anything here on the channel. But with that being said, you guys, once again, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, smash the like button. Helps me out with the YouTube algorithm a ton. Leave your comments, share this out. If you want to stay up to date, it is totally free. Why not? All you got to do is hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. Any specific questions, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. Check out that new video on the second channel. Just doing a little brain dump for you guys from last night on some things to help us out with our mindsets with growing wealth, personal finances. That's at Steve Ram Finance. And also, again, the comprehensive list is at www.reliefroadmap.com of every single stimulus check in the nation. So that way you have access to everything on the ease of your phone, your tablet, your computer. You're able to find everything that you need and know you're not missing out on anything. But with that being said, you guys, once again, thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.